Alright, hello everybody. I'll be just doing like chill game development in Godot 4. Like I have been working on this weird 3D visual novel kind of game. Well, the basics are kinda working, but the environments are like super bare, and that is like something I want to fix today. At least like to some extent. So we'll just like, I don't know, enjoy the vibes while I'll work on this. And if you have like any like questions or anything you would like to ask, then well, please ask. I didn't prepare like a ton of talking points, so I'll mostly be working on this. So well, for starters, I guess. Well, it is like pretty basic. It does have load screen kinda. Oh, I'm like running a ton of these things at the same time. Seems to make the stream really choppy. So I don't know if I'll use this a ton exactly. No, basically, you can do things. Progress the dialogue. I'll just skip the things until to the point where the car starts going. Like the shading is kinda funky at least. But yeah, it is well basically like this, and then dialogue. I wonder like if the stream is this choppy. Can I maybe I'll just turn this to 0. Oh, it helps. Oh, that's good. Good thing I coded that then. It is at least a little snappier. Of course, like without the snowing animation, it's kinda meh, but I guess like the snowing animation is super hard to encode. So well, it is nothing but the terrain, and the terrain is basically white on the road. So like that is like issue number 1. And well, I try to make like 3D models. Well, I yoinked some of these from Rain and Sky 1 basically. So I made these, and then Godot is kinda funky when it comes to like one file containing multiple thingies. So I had to figure out kind of a workaround to make this work. So well, let's put the sign here first, I guess. Mesh instance. Let's rename it sign. Then they are here. So like basically you can make the blend file export into multiple mesh thingies from the export setting if you double click it. So let's see. Well, I guess we'll just drag sign 1 there. Now it's like somewhere. I want to put it here. Let's see. Oh, I guess the normals are the wrong way around in the topmost thing. Because I flipped it that but didn't flip the normals. Mesh. Normals. Flip. Save. Reimport and ta-da. It like positioned alright. Probably. No idea if it's the right size. I hope it is. Well, it is easy to scale, I guess. Then another shall be speed limit, I guess. Well, the same thing. And drag it out of there, and it might be small. Might be small, but well, we'll see. Or I don't know actually, maybe it's not. I guess I'll space it like there. Like basically the idea is to just throw like objects here so that it looks good, and then like the game basically keeps spawning like this, like map tiles. And like depending on like how slow or fast you read, you get like a different number of tiles, but it doesn't really matter, it's just like well, background more or less. Oh yeah, I wanted to also create like a brand sign for this gas station thingy. Maybe I'll do that later. I'll first throw in the assets that I have. Let's see how the tree model works. Alright, I didn't make it export yet. Spruce. You need to basically do this for everything, and it's kind of a pain. Kind of a pain, but less of a pain than creating like a million of different Blender files. Like if you create a lot of Blender files, then it becomes difficult to make sure that the sizes of the things are correct. And then it's also like a question of like, I guess you need to manually set the materials anyway for each model more or less. Though maybe it doesn't matter, but ideally like you want to probably use like the same material for all the models, then it theoretically render faster at least. No, ideally you would want to combine this and the terrain together too, but I don't think Godot can easily do it yet. Anyway, I don't even see anything. It like below the terrain, or did it not work at all? Oh, it is below terrain, I guess. Really hard to see. No, it shouldn't be. Weird. Oh, I didn't drag the model there. That's why. There we go. Kinda tiny, I guess. But that is more like a Christmas tree or something than the big kinda tree. Oh. So let's go here and make it bigger. How much bigger? Like maybe 3 or 4 times. 4 is maybe too big. No idea like how this will look in game. Like this is just something I cooked really fast. There. Okay, well that is big. Maybe too big. But yeah, like any interesting talking points? I guess like during yesterday's stream, like in the like developer notes part of the game, like there was some talk about how like developers come up with ideas for games. Like the notes basically saying that the developer of the visual novel like usually has like ideas figured out like well before starting to work on the game. I think that is probably like the usual way how it works. And it's like I do the same. I write down the ideas and usually I have a lot of them. And then like when I'm done with the game, or if I'm like kinda getting burnt out by the game, then I go to the ideas and see like if I can work on something else from there. And that's basically how it is for me. And well, I would imagine it's probably the same for most developers. Like we getting like ideas recommended by friends or such, like that is. It can also work, but obviously it's not like super reliable. Like it kind of depends on whether you have like friends who have ideas, basically. And well, the thing about ideas is that well, ideas themselves are cheap, I guess. Like the idea itself isn't worth much, but ideas come up like really randomly, at least for me. like I might be in this hour and get an idea for a game, or I might watch like anime and get an idea for a game. But trying to come up with an idea like out of the blue is hard. For the Yuri Jam game last year, like we basically did it by brainstorming, I guess, for a good while. And it also works, but it takes time. It's not like super helpful if you're like, well, I need an idea right now, or else I have nothing to work on. Let's see how this looks. Do I have like any yeah, save slot 1 is right to start of the game. No, it's kinda chunky looking. Well, I don't think I want to put them like that close to the road. Like maybe that is the issue. Like if I basically put them like behind like hills and stuff, then it will probably look better anyway. Like they will hopefully break the silhouette of the landscape. This is probably fine, I'm not sure. If I put it like kinda behind the building, it'll probably look interesting. This one like here or something maybe. I was kinda wondering if you could just like basically take like a photo of a tree and like make like the flat kinda billboard trees that will rotate always look toward the player. Just drop them like everywhere. I would imagine like maybe but I'm not sure how to do it. How would this look? Okay, that one looks good, I guess. The other one you can't even see, so it's probably better to put it like there. Or like putting one here and one here might also be good. Probably like here or something. But the thing that kind of bugs me about this, like this is good for development, like it is easy to place the objects, but the fact that like every object basically becomes its own render call, because Godot doesn't have like static objects that it will compile together, and that kind of bugs me. It probably doesn't matter when you have like these few trees, but if you actually populated the whole world with trees, then it will surely affect the performance. Like ideally I would make the game run on lower end hardware too. But currently it is like using the forward plus shaders or Vulkan, which won't run on low-end hardware that well. Okay, that one over there you can't even see. Does it like... If I save it, will it? And show it in game? I guess not. Well, that's alright, I guess. But you also work on this at some point. We'll think about that later. That one... Like, I guess these trees are okay when they are far enough, but when they are close, they are kind of an eyesore, so putting it here is weird. Probably need to make a better one if I want to put trees close to the car. But maybe I'll just be lazy and not do it. I guess another option is to just make them smaller when they are closer, but probably not super useful. They are also kind of janky when you look at them from below. Although, it is hasty modeling job, so that's what you get, I guess. Alright, let's load file 1. Yeah, it's super chunky. Having one like there, that is probably fine, but one there too would be kind of nice. And then like we'll always probably just like sprinkle them here and there. Probably something like that. Like the scene is so white without the lights, so it's kind of hard to make a difference. Like, can you? Okay, that's even more white, but at least you can tell from the shadows whether they are colliding with the ground or not. It's super white, so kind of bad on the eyes. We put it like there or something. And put one like maybe here. Yeah, this game is like originally this game was supposed to be like a pretty small game, and like I started this like last year, no, not last year, maybe it was probably year before last, because it's 2024. Or about the change of the year or something. And then like I was like, well, I don't really know about this, like is it going to the right direction basically? And then I basically put the game on hold and then worked on other things, and then like, well, after some like thinking, I kind of thought I figured out the concept. So now I'm here. Now I've been working on this and only this since the beginning of the year, more or less. Would be nice to get this ready before the winter ends, but nope. Well, I'll try to not worry about it, because I think I have been thinking too much about deadlines and too little about actually making quality games. Though I don't know like if this will be a quality game. Kinda have doubts in a way, but I'll try to make it work somehow. And probably people who have played the years old like first game, like they probably will get the game, but I don't know about new players. Like it is, well, basically just chilling and fluffy dialogue, and then a couple more interesting things, but they might become like disconnected for players who haven't played the first game. I need to figure out how to make the narrative work for them, while also not making it like exposition dumping and not bore the old players. It's tricky. Maybe the trees help a little bit, at least. Admittedly, it might also be because the map design is kinda not super exciting, and that also kinda might affect things, but who knows. Well, that was the first tile, and now it's like a new tile. Having like different kind of trees, or maybe just like small trees that you can use, like maybe that would help, but not sure like how much effort I should put into that. I kind of want to do the sign at least. How does text work in Blender? Where did you put it? I guess like there. Yep. Can you make like a mess out of text? Or should I just like manually model it because it's 3 letters anyway? It would be nice to figure out though. I guess like one thing I can do is just rotate it and then use it as a guide. Where does the text come anyway? Like is it this? No. I think that is somewhere around here though. Fast editing. You can probably edit it somehow then. Or maybe it's, yeah, it's in the edit mode and that makes sense. Like if the gas station is like this. Because at least here they seem to be like 3 letter kind of logos, gas station names. Like ideally you'd just like convert this to mess. And like change the font. Or you can here. You probably need to open font files, so that's too much work. Let's just use it as a guide, I guess. Get rid of the proportional editing. Did I? Yep, I messed it up. Check out cropped instead. Well, this is like wider anyway than and the other character that kind of want to alter it. Maybe doing it this way is fine anyway. When I basically wasn't too hard. I'll get rid of this and fix the things a little bit. Maybe I can just snap it to the grid. That's fine, I guess. Then got to give it the texture. Yeah, all the same. It doesn't really matter. Just they are single color, so I just do this. Probably should be like a different color because this is the color of the thingy where it's connected. Let me see. Got to open even more applications. I guess you can technically texture paint, but I don't really want to. But yeah, this is probably like very different experience from what you might see from other developers because I make everything myself. Like Godot has like some assets that you can get, but I don't like it really. I like to do things myself. Oh. Okay, so this is the text. I just dumped everything here basically. And this is the basically catch all. Maybe I can actually duplicate this. I use that. Oh, I don't like this music track. Starts too slow. Oh, this is more like it. Yeah. Let me see actually. Okay, well. Oh, it's exported now, so reload. Just put it there. Then wait for it to import and then do this again. Enable. Re-import. Then like this relatively close to duplicated and throw this here. Move. It's kind of big. Kind of big, but maybe it doesn't matter. Duplicate, put one there and one on the building itself, I guess. Why not? Having like snow on top of it would be nice too, but that is work. Make it smaller, I guess. Then could add like a light. No idea how it looks in game. Maybe it's not that bad. The other one would need like more lights maybe to even make it work. But it's like alright, I guess. This I can actually... Oh, not brightness. Like there is kinda like ambient kinda sound in the game, but not really music yet. I wonder if it would be better like here instead somehow. Or maybe it's fine there. You can kinda barely see it if it has light. What is it saying? Or it's probably saying scaling. Yeah, I guess. Probably makes it like twice bigger because this is half the size. And then it thinks that the light is well bigger, but well kinda weird. Because another thing that I'm kind of wondering is like, will these lights basically slow the game down too much? But I'll worry about that later, I guess. Yeah, there are like quite a bit of lights, and the car also has a lot of lights. And I'm not sure like how Godot does the lighting exactly. Maybe if I just use one like really big light, then it will just somehow work if placed correctly. Range. Even if it's this big, like it shouldn't like exactly like lighted interior. Or like with the attenuation, it can probably be Wait so that it looks brighter. Okay, that's really bright. Now it would be like this. Maybe it's alright, I guess. Okay. Then what else do I want? Let me see. My notes thingy here. Oh, the street lights, I guess. That is done. That's kind of junk, but it's an attempt at least. I'm not sure like if the gas station will. It could probably use a lot more, but how much is enough? Like that is always the big problem when I make 3D games. Like pixel art is easy because well, there is a limit how far you can go. Well, let's try the street light thingy. Probably because there are so many trees, I want to just make like a no 3D. Then reset it to normal and then put all inside. Wait, giving errors. Hopefully it's nothing serious. Okay, they are there now. Will it go there? Drag it like somewhere like here. And this here. It's probably small. Yep, looks kind of small. Let's see in game like how small it is. It's kind of small. Google. It's kind of small, but not like super small. Back to Blender. Maybe 1.5. That's probably alright. Thing like this is good enough. Then spotlight. One good thing about Godot compared to manually doing things is that the editor is actually way easier than, like, you can kinda use Blender to do level editing, but like things like this path that the car follows, like those are really chunky to do in Blender. The editor is kinda nice in Godot. Orange is, well, probably good. No, this hopefully fine. Shadow is probably good to have because otherwise it will. Well, I guess there's a way to not make it lit the car. Like, not enable the car bit basically. Let me enable them though. Okay, not really worth it. Probably like the whole shadow thing isn't worth it. Like, it's only that part. So what is the point? It's really expensive for just that. Like, maybe I can enable it for some higher quality setting. I need to code like some way to flag this for shadow enable basically. Although the spot is kinda small. Now that I think about it. They could also be like the brains, kinda. And that will make it brighter. Like, maybe it doesn't need to be that big if I make this like nice somehow. It will make it point like a little bit there. Then like this won't bother much even if there is no shadow. Maybe this and then. Like this. and see like how bright it is in game. Like that part should also be bright, but you can't do that with a spotlight, sadly. Like maybe you can like flag some of it, like to use like emission or something to make it bright. But it would kind of make sense for the logo thing of the building too. Well, I'll just do the lazy thing for now. Great new scene. 3D scene. Then I don't know actually if this is lazy, like this will make editing it later easy at least. And it is like who knows where, so is it? Only light. That will make that brighter, but again, not sure how expensive this is in Godot. Then like just be able to just drag this in here basically. Yep. Get rid of that. Now this is its own thing, so I can just copy and paste it. New 3D for those two. Would be nice if everybody had like the same kind of hardware, then you could basically just like throw as many these there as your own computer can handle, which I guess is the appeal of like game consoles for developers. Well, was once. Now with different like consoles, about everything being cross-platform, probably nothing hopeful. Yeah, not sure like how many I can realistically put. Maybe there would be some way to like turn off the lights, like programmatically. Let's make more. And that's hopefully it then. The spacing is kinda all over the place, but it doesn't really matter. Yeah, maybe the light could still point further toward the road. Spotlight. Okay, let's test. Oh, they are super bright. They are really bright. Like, it's kinda nice though that the car is lit. But it's a little bit too bright. It is the fault of the spotlight for sure. It's something you can only see if you test. It's still too bright. Does that change anything, or is there something I'm not seeing? Why doesn't it change anything? Okay, let me make a box here. I guess plain is fine enough. Then I guess it's world where the environment is. I can paste it here. I can actually see how it looks. Yep, that is super bright. Alright, so does this matter at all? Well, it does matter, but it's like lower end is like really finicky. Also kind of want to make it like a little yellowish. Little yellowish, then maybe like this will also help. Right, then get rid of these. It's a little better, I guess. Yeah, feels kinda alright actually. And you'll need a ton of them here. Wonder if Godot has like... Oh, probably not. Like, would be fancy to have like some kind of way to generate like wires between them. But I kinda doubt it. I would have to manually make it most likely. Or code something myself, like that would also be a thing that I could do, but not today. Shouldn't be the hardest thing to code. Well, there are paths. There are paths, but they aren't rendered really. Unless there is a way to make them render. Well, yeah, like this kind of path, like where you could put it there, then like code something that basically generates a mesh, like samples the path and then makes a mesh. Would be doable, but not now. Not worth it. It would be kind of neat to have like the wire go up. But again, like that is like the thing, like how far do you want to go with this 3D thing? At this I guess I want to put lights here. I got to paste them. Paste them so that there aren't too many. Like if you manually code your own engine, you can basically make like an engine that can do like 20 lights in one pass or something basically. But when it comes to Godot, I'm not sure like how it handles these things. But Gene will have like 50 lights or something probably at this point. Like would be kinda doable to turn them on and off depending on how far the car is. I don't want to, it's work. It's work and maybe I'm fixating too much on performance anyway. Place them like this, basically. It's probably alright. Basically, yeah, I can't paste the whole thing. And I can just move these. This is the second rotor segment that keeps looping basically. Maybe I could do with fewer. Get rid of this one. Then I can do things like basically create like different kinda like variations of these tiles. Like ones that don't have lights and ones that do have, and then some that have buildings and stuff. To make it a little more interesting, but not too hard to develop. But that is basically the plan with this weird approach. Like normally you would just make the level, but this is a weird game because it is a visual novel and I don't want to assume that the player reads at a certain pace. Well, it's kind of fun learning experience to do this kind of thing. A little different than the usual, like the usual game with entirely static levels. Although it is static in a way. Static in a way, but not static in a way also. Yeah, you can probably see like why making this game is so slow. Like this is still like I don't know like how much I need to do to make the game feel good. Hopefully not too much. Although like this, all things considered, like this could be worse too, I guess. Mostly the struggle has been like how to make the visual novel part good, basically. You need to do so much in 3D before it starts to feel good. Like if the characters are basically just sitting there and not moving, then it feels like super janky. Then like if you give the characters like little like changes of pose, then it feels better, but still weird. Then facial expressions, then it's kinda starting to feel alright. But even still, like I'm not sure like what is enough there either. And that's kind of the theme of this whole 3D thing. It's so much work, and then you don't know like what parts of the work actually matter that much. And it's probably different for each player too. Like some people really want the visuals and some don't really care. I'm more in the don't really care. Like if anything, I like the games that have like really weird visuals. Like out of the games I played, like Bellfall and Mushroom Musume, like they had like their own style. I'm not sure like if it's like in terms of production value like super high, but it does its own thing and it feels special. Then like Butterfly Soup, but that just outright just had high production value. like did its own thing, like when you move the mouse, like the scene would slightly move and give you like the impression of perspective, which was really nice in a way. Like little things like that make you feel that the game is well made. And in 3D, like it's a lot of little things. Actually, like, yeah, that reminds me. Where is Sky there? Like you need to do like little things, like there's a light here, because when you see like your own face from the reflection of the window of the car or the windshield, like if there is no light here, then like your face will feel too dark. It's a lot of like really tiny details that you need to do. Also like the, maybe it's in the driving scene, like the driving scene also has like these like weird lights that shouldn't like in reality exist, but you kind of want them, because otherwise the car will be too dark. It's so much like figuring out of things. In a way it's relaxing, but it takes so much time. Like it's not like I'm enjoying this, but well, you know, the nagging feeling that I need to be super productive because well, my games don't sell anyway. Ooh, I like this. It looks pretty decent. I like this. Like there's a ton of flickering somehow. That I don't like, but I don't know if there is much I can do about this. Like it's basically just a resolution. It's not just a resolution. I wonder why. Like does Godot basically like alternate the lights if there are too many? Or is it basically because of like how the like this is pretty flat, and depending on like really small changes in the camera position, like you might or might not see like the interior of the light thingy there. Yeah, that might actually be the reason. Although like it's hard to say, because also there is the thing that this will glow. I think that is probably it. But this is another example of how like little things will make the game feel chunky. Yeah, and you know like what is the solution to this? Solution is probably to somehow like rotate this thingy. Or maybe move the light, but no, moving the light won't solve it for sure. Alright, let's test, I guess. Because we have a theory about this now. So if we do this, and then go back to Godot, then run the game, and there will be a problem because like those lights will now point to a different direction, so they will be entirely dark. So I might have to make like different lamp thingy for them. Yeah, I actually think that fixes it. It's really dumb, but it fixes it. No, kinda. Lights at the distance do flicker still. But maybe I can just rotate it even more. Like in a way, it being rotated looks nicer anyway. Oh, I guess I got to. Then I need to make an alternative version of this thing. It shall be streetlight 1, I guess. Oh, and then I need to make like different like scenes for them too. Let's see if it feels good. It's kind of annoying like how much you need to do compared to like 2D games. Like in 2D games you can basically just draw the pixels and it will be good. You can like it's so little data like the pixels that nothing stops you from basically doing the shading manually. And they do flicker a little bit, but it's not that bad, I guess. It feels a little more lively at least. Like this part, like with the road curving like this, it's hard to see like where the line of the lights goes. It feels kind of weird. Well, not sure if there is like any super easy solution to that. Probably not. Yeah, they will be kind of all over the place. Like maybe moving this a little bit might help, but not sure. Well, oh well, but the lights themselves already do quite a bit. I'll probably add some trees too, but I'm not sure like if they actually matter that much in the grand scheme of things now. Let me see the starting here too. Maybe I should just like, if it's just for this scene, like it's not worth it to have the second model, I think. Well, realistically speaking, they would be probably put on the same side of the road anyway. I guess I'll just get rid of the alternative one and use this, because I don't think it's worth it. Let's remove it, I guess. You know, I'll save it so that I'm looking this direction. Yeah, I guess it's alright like this too. It makes you kinda look at the direction where the car is going to turn, so it kinda makes sense. Alright, let's think about the trees now. Well, I guess like putting trees like behind these little hills wouldn't be a bad thing. Like there are these like really big ones that, yeah, probably just like behind these small ones. Like maybe like there and yeah, that will probably be good. Okay, let's try it, I guess. Let's just copy this whole thing to the other scene. This one. Okay. Put this one like here. Here or something. These two are probably pretty good already. maybe this is too close. I'll put this here instead. Then move that one further from the road so they won't look weird. Maybe it doesn't need to be there at all. It's probably better here. This is probably fine. Again, it's really hard to see. Well, that doesn't help either. Oh. Oh, like that, maybe. Maybe having one closer to the road might be interesting. I got the feeling that one could be here somehow. Maybe not. Oh well. Oh well, let's try it. Google. Fast forward button would come handy actually. Maybe I should code that. Shouldn't be too hard even. Alright then, let's drive a little bit and see how it feels. Do you like the... Is it shadows or is it snow that makes it lag? Maybe it's shadows. I guess makes sense. With so many lights. I guess it actually looks alright. Like these few trees break the silhouette of the hills quite nicely. And these two, not bad. Kind of interesting how the tree is oh, I made it in 10 minutes or something. But if you use it in careful ways, the player doesn't really see that it's really bare bones. Well, I guess you can kinda see it. it doesn't really matter. I'm not making a AAA game anyway. I'm pretty happy with how this works, actually. The lights, like they feel pretty nice. Let me see, like, okay, it's actually not bad. Like, I do remember being in a car during the winter, and like there being these lights and it looking kinda like this, like making the inside of the car flash like a tiny bit. I think it is the right kind of vibes. Alright, so what do I want to do next? Well, it is good enough, I guess. Gas station is probably good enough because you only see it once anyway. These are good. This one, well, I guess I'll have to test it at least. Maybe mark it for testing. We got basically a duplicate Godot. Not sure like if this is even. I guess it would be a nice addition, but not like super high priority. Guess I'll at least test the street side billboard thing. Then like beyond that, like I don't know if there is that much I can do. At the moment. These are also fine. Yes, this is basically good enough. Put it there because it's done. Oh, and I'm really happy I figured out this mind map idea thing. Like it just works somehow for me. I can toss these ideas here randomly and then organize them, and then when I'm done with them, I'll just throw them there. Way more organized somehow than a text file. Like I used to have a text file for the same thing, but it always got so unwieldy that the tasks just got lost, and then I made like a new task list, and it would be like 5 like different task lists one after another because it was so confusing. But even like now there are some duplicates with whatever. And this is also done. This is also done, so I'll just throw it there. It's just a billboard, and well, that's probably it, I guess. Like the most pressing matter was to get the graphics going for the roads. And then like the next most pressing matter is basically scripting the game, but that's basically the most boring thing, so I'm not going to do that on stream. Let's figure out the billboard. Let's just put it like here for testing purposes basically. Mesh instance. And billboard. Actually, this will need the lights too, so let's make the scene actually for it. Create new scene, 3D, billboard. Paste it here under this. Add the Omnilight. I wonder like which one is cheaper in Godot, like Spotlight or Omnilight, or maybe they are both the same. Wait, they are both the same then, like I'll probably want Spotlight. Actually not. I guess Omnilight is fine. Omnilight is fine because it will be small enough anyway to only affect this one. And if it like lights that part where it doesn't hurt either. You can think like the light scatters from the billboard or something. A little more range. Change the attenuation. I'll probably want to get the environment from world to see how it actually looks. Paste it here momentarily. I wonder like whether this spotlight looks better. Let's test with spotlight. You can't like see the inside of this anyway. There's really like no super big downside for using spotlight if it looks better actually. Not sure about that. Let me disable that. Yeah, the spot should be like really big. This to work. Maybe spotlight actually looks better than Omnilight. One needs more rain still. Then we'll this is the silly part about doing these 3D things, like putting these fake lights in there so that you can kinda make sense of the little details. It's kinda weird, but overall maybe like that, then it's not like super obvious that it is a fake light. Okay, get rid of this, save it. Then the start tile. With billboard. Put it like here, basically. Maybe. No, probably doesn't matter. Stay here. Just see like how it looks. This will in reality be like way later into the game. And it doesn't have like a real purpose, it is like just world building basically. Go. Well, like, I need to work on the gas station too, but I don't feel like it, and making these streams too long is also a concern. Like, I guess like 2 hours is more or less the maximum you want to do. Maybe it's too bright. Kinda got the feeling. But you know, it's in half. That might not be enough to. We'll see. This time I'll save when I'm close to the road. Okay. Save here. It's probably good enough. Doesn't look quite the same I was thinking, but it could also be because of the street lights. But it's alright. It's alright. I guess, well, that is it for today. Pretty much. Well, this is basically what I'm going to do for a good while. Well, this and then the really boring part, that is scripting the dialogue. But yeah, although it is kinda getting there at least. Oh well. Oh well. Thank you for coming and for the comments and everything, and well, no, I'm glad that you found it interesting. I haven't been able to show these development streams for a little while because I have been like really like insecure about my Godot skills. Still learning it, so but it's kinda at least doable now to stream it. So maybe I'll do it again if I have like something that is more interesting than scripting. But anyway, see you later, and thank you, and bye bye.